Hi, welcome to the slow flow. I'll have you start in a nice seated, comfortable position where you can feel your sit bones connect to the earth. And before you place your hands anywhere on your legs, or maybe you're even thinking a chest and stomach, place your fingertips and maybe even your palms onto the ground. Just feel everything that is connecting with the earth right now. And then slowly straighten your spine. Drop the shoulders down and away from the ears. And then take your full inhale into the nose. Slow exhale out through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. One more collective breath together, taking your full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. And then at your own pace, with the palms still connected onto the earth, take your full inhale in and notice maybe how the body moves and shifts on the inhale. And then as you exhale, does the connection feel deeper? Take a few more cycles of breath. Noting what comes up, but not judging it. And take one more cycle of breath with the hands connected onto the ground. And then place your left hand over your heart, your right hand over your stomach. And drop into some deep breaths here. Once again, I don't want you to force any movement, but just take note right here. And then if you can, slowly breathe a little deeper into the belly, allowing the right hand to raise a little, and then deeper into the chest, allowing the left hand to raise a little. And then slowly exhale, allowing the left hand to fall, and then the right hand. And then can you repeat this a few more times? And then connect the palms onto the thighs. And continue with your deep cycles of breath. Maybe you notice how it changes. The hands connecting the legs, maybe you feel the lower half of the body engage a little bit. And then using your nose, slowly draw circles, and it doesn't matter what direction you go, clockwise or counterclockwise. But maybe you start with just a small circle and you work your way to a bigger circle like you're making a spiral. You can make your circle grow bigger, or maybe you find the size that works best for you. So you stay there. All the while keeping your deep inhale in, slow, steady exhale. And when you're ready, reverse your circle. And then slowly find some stillness with the nose back to neutral. Awesome. Take your full inhale in. And then look out over your left shoulder as you exhale. Take a breath here. Take your full inhale. And then look out over your right shoulder as you exhale. Take a breath here. And then inhale, draw the breath in through the nose. Exhale, look out over the left shoulder. Inhale in. Exhale, look out over the right shoulder. Now, I want you to go back and forth at the pace of your breath. Seeing if you can keep the shoulders dropping down and away from the ears. And even preventing the shoulders from rounding in. See if you can keep your strong, straight spine. Maybe one more time on both sides. And then meet with the gaze back into neutral. Great. Slowly extend one leg long. Maybe the left foot goes to about 11 o'clock or 10. And the right foot goes towards 1 or 2. Coming into your wide seated stance, you can take your fist behind you, lift and tilt the pelvis. Keep the heels engaged, the toes point up towards the sky, reach the arms up high. Stay here with your deep breath. Full inhale, fingertips reach up, shoulder blades slide down. And then fold forward, allowing the fingertips to connect back onto the earth. And then dropping the chin. Maybe rock the head from side to side. One more breath. And then as you inhale, root the sit bones down, reach the arms up high. Exhale, rotate the torso over the right leg. Full inhale. Exhale, fold forward over the right leg, allowing the fingertips to touch the earth. Crown of the head is reaching forward, or think about the nose reaching towards the toes. Sternum in line with the right leg, best as can be. Drawing in through the nose on the inhale. Exhale out through the nose. Keeping the right arm to the outside of the right leg, reach the left arm up high as you rotate the torso. So slowly guide the sternum over towards the left foot and then maybe up high towards the sky. The right arm reaches up and you can slowly reach the right arm towards the right toes, keeping the shoulders dropping down and away from the ears. If you feel your left sit bone lift up, I want you to ease up a little bit. But you can play around with the depth. One more big breath here. And then as you exhale, rotate the torso back over the right thigh. Inhale, slowly walk the torso up. So you're still looking over the right thigh and then back into center. Full breath here. And then reach the arms up high. Rotate the torso over the left leg as you exhale. Reach the fingertips up. And then fold over your left leg. Once again, crown of the head reaches past the left toes, or you can reach the nose towards the toes, sternum in line with the left leg, and then drop the head if you would like. Deep breath here. And then reach the right arm up as you rotate the torso towards the right foot, and then guide the sternum up towards the ceiling, reaching the right arm across the right ear. Once again, if you feel the right sit bone lift up, I want you to ease up. One more big breath. Inhale. Rotate the torso over the left leg. Connect the fingers to the earth as you exhale. And then slowly walk yourself up nice and tall. Rotate the torso back into center, deep cycle of breath. And then bring the legs together. And if you want, you can move them up and down, side to side. And then have them connect to the earth. Heels connect, toes are up, reach the arms up high. And then fold forward, torso over the legs. Fingertips can connect onto the earth. Or maybe it feels good to have them touch the toes, the shins, or even the thighs. But fold forward to your degree. Keeping the shoulders dropping down and away from the ears. Take your deep breath in. See if you can breathe into the back. The back is exposed. And then as you exhale, see if you can fold a little deeper. One more big breath here. And exhale. Inhale carefully and slowly brings you back up nice and strong. And exhale. Okay, make your way into a tabletop pose. So swing your legs out to one side. Come on to hands and knees. Knees are underneath the hips, hands are underneath the shoulders. And I like to rock forward and backwards just a little bit here until I feel settled. And then I feel my legs connect to the mat. All points of my hands connect. Maybe even press each fingertip and thumb into the mat. All right, as you inhale, drop the belly, look on up, tuck under the toes for the cow pose. Stay here for a cycle of breath, maybe squeezing the scapulas together. And then as you exhale, tuck the chin into chest, belly button comes into the spine, taps of the feet connect onto the mat, spreading the scapulas away, staying here for a cycle of breath. Inhale, slowly find your cow. Looking up, tucking under toes. Exhale, find your cat. Cow on the inhale. And you might be a little quicker or slower than me, and that's fine. Cat on the exhale. Cow on the inhale. Cat on the exhale. Come back into your neutral tabletop. And then bring the big toes together, bring the heels back onto, or the bum back onto the heels, walk the arms forward. And then place the forehead onto the mat into a child's pose. Once again, take your full inhale in. Maybe you feel the inhale come up through all points touching your mat. As you exhale, ground down. Another full inhale in. Ground down on the exhale. One more breath here in this child's pose. And then slowly come back into your tabletop and then tuck under toes. Push the bum up to the sky for your first downward dog. Now placing the palms onto the mat. Slowly lift the hips up to the sky. Slide the scapulas down and away. Bend the knees if you would like, taking the ease off of the hamstrings. Just 2 more breaths here. Maybe you play around in your downward dog. 1 more breath. And then take your full inhale. Walk the feet to the back of your hands as you exhale. Okay. Grab a hold of opposite elbows, and if it feels good and stable, bend the knees so the torso connects onto the thighs, dropping the head in this ragdoll pose. Maybe you go from side to side, giving a little length and opening to the low back. And then find your sweet stillness in the hanging in ragdoll. Release your arms. Find a halfway lift here. So fingertips can connect onto the mat, the shins or the thighs, having a nice straight flat back. Crown of the head reaches forward, tailbone reaches back. Belly button comes into the spine. Fold forward. Okay, find another halfway lift here. Bring your arms out to the T. Reach the fingertips away from each other. Belly button comes into the spine. Root your feet down. Inhale, draw yourself up. Arms are out to a T. Reach the arms up overhead. Give yourself a gentle back bend. And then arms come down to the side. Crown of the head reaches high into your mountain pose. All right, feet rooted down. Reach the arms up high. Maybe look up at fingertips, giving yourself a little back bend. Fold forward as you exhale. Halfway lift. Plant your hands, step your right foot back, followed by the left, plank pose. It's our first one. Crown of the head reaches forward, belly button comes into the spine, heels reach back. And then lower the knees, the chin, the chest, and then come all the way down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Find a baby cobra here, or any version of a back bend that works for you. And then slowly release. Push back into downward dog via table, plank, or just come into your downward dog. You're here for 5 deep cycles of breath. Taking your full inhale in through the nose and exhale, keeping the shoulders dropping down and away from the ears. Tailbone reaches high. 3 more breaths. Full inhale. Slow, steady exhale. 2 more. Last full breath here. Full inhale. Walk the feet to the back of the hands as you exhale. Find a halfway lift. Fold forward. Reach your arms up high to the sky. Maybe look up at thumbs, giving yourself a back bend. And then let's continue to fold, or flow. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. This time step your right foot back. First into the high runner's lunge. Push out through the right heel. Left foot connects onto the mat. Nice bend in the left knee. And then drop the right knee down. Untuck the right toes. Look forward. And then slowly reach the arms up to the sky. Low lunge salute. Turning the pinkies in to remind the shoulder blades to slide down and away from the ears. And then frame the left foot with both hands. Tuck under the right toes. Step your left foot back to meet your right foot, plank pose. Lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Come up into your low cobra. And then push back into your downward dog. This time you'll stay here for 3 deep cycles of breath. 2, 1. From here, reach your right leg back and then step your right foot through to your hands, high runner's lunge. Drop the left knee down. Stay here, feel the connection. And then reach the arms up high to the sky. One more breath. And then hands touch the earth, tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee, left foot meets right foot, forward fold. Halfway lift, fold. Root down, reach your arms up high to the sky. Maybe look back, fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant the hands this time, step your left foot back, high runner's lunge. Drop the left knee down. Reach the arms up high. One more breath. Frame the right foot with both hands, tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee, step the right foot back to meet the left foot, plank pose. And then drop the knees, the chin, the chest, lowering all the way down so you can find your low cobra. And then push back into your downward dog. 3 cycles of breath. 2, 1. Reach your left leg high behind you. Step your left foot through to your hands, high runner's lunge. Drop the right knee down. Reach the arms up high. One more breath. And then frame the left foot with both hands. Tuck under the right toes, lift the right knee. Right foot meets left foot, forward fold. Halfway lift, fold. All right, reach your arms up high to the sky. Give yourself a back bend if you please. And then fold forward. Halfway lift. Step the right foot back, drop the right knee, and reach the arms up high. As you exhale, frame the left foot, tuck under the right toes, left foot meets right foot, plank pose. And lower yourself down by dropping the knees, the chin, the chest. Finding your low cobra or maybe a little bit higher. And then push back into downward dog. Three cycles of breath here. Tailbone reaches high. 2, 1. Step the right foot through the hands. Drop the left knee. Reach the arms up high. Exhale, hands plant. Tuck under the left toes, lift the left knee. Left foot meets right foot, forward fold. Halfway lift on the inhale. Fold. Reach your arms up high to the sky. Give yourself a back bend if you'd like. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Step your left foot back. Drop the left knee. Reach your arms up high. Plant the hands, step back into plank pose. Lower the knees, the chin, the chest. Find your back bend. And then downward dog for 3 cycles of breath. 2, 1. And as you inhale, step the left foot forward. Drop the right knee. Reach the arms up high. Frame the left foot as you exhale. Tuck under the right toes. Right foot meets left foot. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Fold. And then reach the arms up high to the sky. And then down to the side in your mountain pose. Two more breaths here, feeling the grounding connection. Last breath. Reach the arms up high. Maybe look up at thumbs. Fold forward. Bend the knees. And then bring the arms up into chair pose. Arms are parallel to the ears. One more breath. Then as you exhale, fold forward, step back into plank pose. Lower down, dropping knees, chin, chest. Finding your cobra. And then your downward dog. One more breath. Step your right foot through to your hands. Set your left heel down, lining right heel with left heel. Bend is strong in the right knee. Reach the arms up high for your warrior one. 2 more breaths here, staying strong. Last breath. And then as you exhale, plant your hands onto the mat. Step back into plank pose. Dropping the knees, the chin, the chest. Coming into your upward dog. Cobra. And then downward dog. If you went into upward dog, that's fine. All right. Step the left foot through to the hands. Spin the right heel down, lining left heel with right. Bend is strong in the left knee. Reach the arms up high. Warrior one. 2 more breaths. Last breath. And then slowly plant the hands onto the mat. Step back into your plank pose. Dropping the knees, the chin, the chest. Finding your cobra. And then downward dog. Three cycles of breath here. 2. Last breath. And then bring your feet to the back of the hands. Finding a halfway lift. Your fold. Bend the knees. Come back into chair pose. 1 more breath. And then as you inhale, straighten yourself up. Exhale, arms come down to the side, mountain pose. Stay in your mountain pose for 3 cycles of breath. Dropping the shoulders down and away from the ears. Crown of the head reaches high. 2 more breaths. Last breath. All right, reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Plant your hands. This time step your right foot back. Spin your right heel down. And then find your warrior one. Bring the chest forward, but keep the belly button coming into the spine. Arms reach up high. Press out through the outside of the left foot, or the right foot. And then place the hands onto the hips. Slowly guide the left leg straight. So bring the left hip in. And then reach the arms up high. And then fold forward, hinge forward halfway. And then you can stay here halfway, or you can place the hands onto the mat. So you're in a supported pyramid pose because the gate is a little wide. If you want more of a challenge, you can step the right foot in and turn the right heel back. But if you're feeling supported and grounded, leave the right foot. Reach the nose for the knee. Keep the shoulders dropping down and away from the ears. One more breath. And then as you exhale, bend into your left knee again. Inhale, reach your arms back up high. And as you exhale, bend the elbows. Slowly look up. Little chest opener here. Reach up on the inhale. And then frame the left foot as you exhale. Spin the right heel up. Step the left foot back to meet the right plank pose. And then it's your choice. You can take it through a flow or you can meet in downward dog. So if you're taking it through the flow, you're lowering down slowly, finding your back bend, and then meet back into downward dog. One more breath here. Reach your left leg high. This time, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Okay, so you're a little bit wider. Spin the right heel down. And then from here, reach the arms up high. So you have this wider gait in your warrior one. And you might feel different muscles, especially in the pubic area, engage in fire. Okay, same thing here. I want you to put your hands on your hips so you can guide the left hip back, left knee straight. All right, you can come into a reverse prayer here. So hands come behind the back, or you can reach the arms up high. Take your full inhale, and as you exhale, hinge forward. Pausing halfway, and then deciding if the full fold will serve you best. And you will feel different parts of your hamstrings engaged in the left leg. I want you to keep the connection with all the toes onto the mat. One more deep breath here. And then slowly bring yourself back up high. Bend into the left knee, reach the arms up high to the sky. And then place both hands to the inside of the left leg, or the left foot. Step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. So you've got this wider stance. Walk the fingertips forward, come up halfway. Fold, walk the feet in. And then reach the arms up high to the sky. Arms come down to the side. All right, switching sides. Reach your arms up high. Fold forward. Halfway lift. This time, planting your hand, step your left foot back. Spin the left heel down, so you're aligning left heel with right heel. We're in a traditional warrior one, bend is strong in the right knee. Reach the arms up high. So you get comfortable connecting the feet to the earth. Feel the outside of the left foot connect. Feel your strong arms reach high. Okay, hands come onto the hips as you straighten the right leg, guiding the right hip back. Arms come up high. And then hinge forward halfway. Reaching the crown and head forward, fingertips forward. Stay here. Or slowly bring the nose towards the right knee. Keep the wide gait if you have the stability, or if you want, you can play around with stepping the left foot forward and bringing the left heel in line with the back of the mat. The wider gait gives you a little more stability. One more breath. And then reach the arms back up high, bend into the right knee, cactus the arms, open up the chest. Reach the arms up high, frame the right foot with both hands, step the right foot back to meet the left, plank pose. Your choice, downward dog, or take it through your flow. Lowering down, finding your back bend, and then your downward dog. Three more deep breaths here, keeping the connection to your mat with the palms and any part of your feet. One more breath. And then step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Spin the left heel down. Reach the arms up high to the sky for your wide-gated warrior one. And this is where you start feeling different muscles that connect into the pubic bone area, fire. One more breath here. Hands can come onto the hips, or if you want to take the reverse prayer, you can. Guiding the right hip back, straightening the right leg. Take your full inhale, and as you exhale, hinge forward halfway. Stay here, or bring the nose towards the knee. Two more breaths. Then slowly bring yourself back up. Reach the arms high, bend into your strong right knee. Place both hands to the inside of the right foot. Left foot comes to the outside of the left hand. Hinge or walk the fingertips forward, coming up halfway. Then fold, walk the feet hip distance apart. Feet rooted, reach the arms up high to the sky as you inhale. And then down to the side as you exhale. I want you to stay here for 3 cycles of breath, just noticing all of this work you've done. 2, 1. All right, from here, root down on your right foot. Bring the left foot to the inside of the right leg for your tree pose. So you may want to start with giving yourself a kickstand, gauging your balance, or maybe you come up a little higher, or you bring the left foot up into the inside of the right thigh. Hands can stay on the hips, draw the shoulders down and away from the ears. You can bring hands into prayer or give yourself some branches. Find the spot to focus your gaze and drop into your deep cycle of breath. Last breath here. Place the hands onto the hips. Slowly release the left leg down, left foot connects back onto the earth. Reach the arms up high to the sky. Fold forward. Exhale. One more breath. Use your next inhale to bring yourself up high. Arms come down to the side. All right, same thing. I want you to root down on the left foot. Bring the right foot to the inside of the left leg. So you can start off with your kickstand, see where your balance is at, and it might have changed between left and right. You can move your right leg to wherever feels good. And then hands can stay on the hips or into prayer, or bring your arms up overhead. But you find the spot to focus your gaze, and you drop into the deep cycle of breath you created in the beginning of your practice. Last breath. Hands come onto the hips as you guide the right foot down. Reach the arms up high. Fold forward. Find your halfway lift here. Fold. And then fold so deeply the torso touches the thighs. And then keep folding until your bum connects onto the earth. Feet are flat, hug the knees into the chest, keeping the shoulders dropping down and away from the ears. Crown of the head reaches high. And then tuck your chin into chest and lower down one vertebra at a time. Back of the head connects to the mat. All right, if you want, you can windshield wiper the legs from side to side. And then extend the left leg long, followed by the right. And you can rock the legs from side to side here, just so you can feel the posterior side of the body connect to the mat. All right, the left leg is going to stay connected onto the mat. If you want, you can place your left hand onto the hip to remind the left leg to stay connected. And I want you to lift the right leg so it's hovering over the mat. Staying here for 5 deep cycles of breath. Take your full inhale in. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. And then Then slowly lower the right leg down. You can move the legs from side to side or up and down. All right, left leg is still connected onto the earth. Reach or lift the right leg a little bit higher this time. All right, and if you notice yourself clenching or tensing, see if you can release that. All right, staying here for 5 deep cycles of breath. Fully inhaling in. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly lower the right leg down. Move the legs from side to side, up and down. Take a breath. All right, reach the right leg a little higher this time. All right, so it's not a full 90 degrees yet. All right, just a little higher. Drop back into your deep cycle of breath. Full inhale in. Exhale. If you start tensing, see if you can release. 3 more breaths. 2, 1. Then lower the right leg down. Move the legs from side to side, up and down. All right, left leg is still connected. Reach the right leg all the way up to the sky. All right, point the toes towards the face. Take your full inhale in. Exhale. All right, 4 more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Then hug the right knee into the chest. Wrap the hands around the shin. Give it a nice squeeze in. Bring the nose to the knee. Staying here for 3 cycles of breath. Fully inhaling in. Exhale. 2. Last breath. And release the back of the head down. And then guide the right knee across the body, giving yourself a nice supine twist. You can keep the left hand on the right knee, or you can bring both arms out to a T. Take the gaze to look out over the right shoulder if you would like. Dropping into 5 deep cycles of breath, fully inhaling in through the nose. Exhale. 4 more. 3, 2, last one. And then slowly come back into center. Keep the right knee hugged in. Invite the left knee in. All right, if you want, you can rock from side to side. And maybe you feel a difference between left and right. Maybe you don't. But then send the right leg long. Connect your right leg onto the mat. And then send your left leg long. All right, stay here for a breath or 2, and I just want you to notice how the right body and the left body are connecting and how they feel. All right, Right leg stays totally connected onto the mat as you lift the left leg off of the ground. All right, take your full inhale in. Exhale. 4 more. 3. 2. Last one. Then slowly lower the left leg. You can move the legs up and down, side to side. Return with the right leg totally connected onto the mat. Lift the left leg up a little higher. And if you start noticing any tension, see if you can breathe into the tension. All right, full inhale in through the nose. Exhale. 4 more breaths. 3. 2. Last breath. Then guide the left knee down. Move the legs from side to side, up and down. All right, you'll bring your left leg a little bit higher, not a full 90 degrees. All right, full inhale in. Exhale. 4 more breaths. 3. Stay with it. 2 more. Last breath. And then guide the left leg down. Move the legs up and down, side to side. All right, bring the left leg up high to 90 degrees, pointing the left toes towards your face. Take your full inhale in through the nose. Exhale. 4 more breaths. 3. 2. 1. Then hug the left knee into the chest, wrapping the hands around the shin. Bring the nose to the knee for 3 breaths. 2. 1. And lower the back of the head onto the mat. Guide the left knee across body with the right hand. Bring the left arm out to a T. Right hand can stay on the left knee, or you can bring both arms out to a T. You can take the gaze out over the left shoulder, dropping in for 5 deep cycles of breath. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then slowly come back into center, hugging the left knee into the chest. Hugging the right knee into the chest. Giving the legs a little squeeze, rocking from side to side. All right. Knees are hugged in. Feel the low back connect onto the mat. Bring the arms down to the side. Let the arms connect back to the earth. Reach the legs up high. If you have a physical wall at home, you can use that as support. But just give yourself this gentle inversion. See if you can feel all aspects of the posterior body connect onto the mat. Maybe take note where your palms or your hands are touching. Drop back into your deep cycle of breath, taking the full inhale in through the nose. Slow, steady exhale. Inhale in. Exhale. This time as you inhale, can you expand your body and notice what you feel connect to the mat? And exhale. Full inhale. Exhale. One more breath. And then use your inhale. Breathe in. Exhale, hug the knees into the chest. Give them a squeeze. Then extend the left leg long, followed by the right leg. Reach the arms up overhead. Reach the fingers of the toes away from each other. Keep the arms up overhead as you release. Reach the right fingertips and the right toes away. Release. Reach the left fingertips, the left toes away. Release. Another full body stretch, reaching toes away from the fingertips. And then release. Bring the arms down to the side. Allow the hands and the arms to connect onto the mat. And you decide if you want the palms to touch down or be face up. Rock the feet from side to side until the toes splay. Dropping into your Shavasana. Take your full inhale in through the nose. Slow exhale. Full inhale in. Slow, steady exhale. Full inhale in. And exhale. Know that I am minding the time for you, and I will call you back. You are always welcome to stay in your Shavasana a little bit longer. But if you would like to end with me, slowly reach the arms up overhead. Give yourself a nice full body stretch. Come on to the right side into your fetal position. And then carefully begin to walk yourself up, coming into a seated pose. Bring the hands into prayer, thumbs touch heart center, let the fingertips connect. Sitting up nice and tall. Dropping into your deep cycle of breath. I honor this place inside of me in which the entire universe dwells. It is a place of peace. It is a place of love. And it is a place of trust. And when I am in this place in me and you're in this place in you, together we are one. Namaste.